I am getting ready to plan my Disney trip for this weekend. I'm looking to fly out on Friday for the weekend. I'm planning a Disney trip literally the week of. A few things that I do when I am trying to get the best deals, especially last minute, is I go online to a few different sites and I check to see if there's any deals. Sometimes some of the Disney Vacation Club members will rent out points last minute for their confirmed reservations that they just cannot keep for whatever reason. So they'll offer them at a really good discounted rate. I want to look at the confirmed reservations. Let's look at those. See if there's anything that pops up for this weekend last minute that's seriously discounted here. So let me put my date in. It would be from the 5th until the 7th. Nope, nothing here. Okay. Let's try another store. This is one that I honestly will book from the most. I found the best deals at this website for most of my traveling. I know people recommend other ones, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. I've always found the best at this one. Confirmed reservations. Let's see. No, nothing for this weekend. Looks like there's later on in the month. But anyway, you can see. So you're saving $770 here as opposed to like purchasing right from the Disney website. You're saving, oh my gosh, $9,982 here at the Grand Floridian. You're only paying $6,000. It's a good deal. Anyone want to go from the 19th to the 27th? But you can see the savings that you're getting here. So essentially when you are renting points from a DVC member, you're in DVC designated areas in the resorts. They have their own little buildings usually, but you're getting the same experience for the most part that you would be getting just like if you were buying right from the website. Oftentimes too, the DVC rental have a little bit of larger rooms and they usually have like a kitchenette and things like that, so it's a little bit nicer in my opinion. Downside to that is you don't get the housekeeping cleaning when you're in a DVC rental. But, you know, I'm only usually going there for a few days and I don't mind kind of cleaning up after myself. There's a way that you can actually opt out of cleaning services if you're just buying directly through Disney and you can save a little bit of money. They can put it on a gift card for you, which is pretty nice. I just prefer to do my own cleaning. I don't like people in my rooms, especially right now during COVID. I'd prefer to just do my own thing, take out my own trash, whatever, ask for extra towels on my own. So anyway, it looks like this isn't going to work for me. So my next bet is actually to go to Facebook. What I do then on Facebook is I will search my DVC group. I have joined a bunch of them. You can see right here, here's a few. I like to look on these and I will make a post to see if there's anything that is available. This one's a private group, has 14.4 thousand members. And people go on here all the time and will ask for availability, what's open, pricing, how many points it is. You're going to say how many people are traveling with you, you know, exactly what you need. And then people will comment back and say if they have it or not. For instance, Jeff here, 15 minutes ago, said he's looking for a studio at the Polynesian for October 20th to 27th. He would like the standard view. People will comment back. So here's one guy that said, as of right now, there's 5 nights available, your date's flexible, blah, blah, blah. I have actually rented from people here, and the way that you can do that is when you find someone that you want to do a deal with, just make sure that they're an actual DVC member. You can get their information, and you can actually call Disney and confirm that that person owns a DVC timeshare. Or what I like to do is I will ask them if they can screenshot to me their contract. They can block out their numbers. I don't need to see any of that stuff. I just want to see their name and that their name is on the contract. Or I've had some people do screen shares with me where they've showed me that, you know, where they logged in, what they can see. And so I know that they actually have points available and that they are logged in and not just a scammer. Those are some ways to really save some money. I will tell you, when I went to my last vacation at the Polynesian, I saved over $1,000 or a 2-night stay there, which was pretty amazing. But my next step is I'm just gonna go to the Disney website. And I want to see what their prices are. Sometimes when they have openings the week of that have not booked, they will deeply discount those prices as well, or they will put those rooms on websites like Priceline or things like that at a deeply discounted rate. There's been a few times where I've like looked on their site and I've had a question and I'm like, oh, you know, I don't feel like the discount code applied or whatever. And so I will call, and I actually got a better rate when I called. There's a few little tricks up your sleeve that you can do. All right, I'm going to filter it by price. I'm going not for enjoyment this weekend, but just strictly for work for a virtual Disney vacation. So I don't really care where I say say technically. I just want to look at the pricing. So, okay, it looks like Pop Century, $206. Art of Animation, $223, and Coronado, $309. I've actually stayed at all of these places. I am not a value type person, only because when I go on vacation, I really want to enjoy it and I want to feel like I'm actually on vacation. I feel like when I'm at the Valley Resorts sometimes, it's just not my cup of tea. I really enjoy my resort rooms. So not that these are bad resort rooms, it's just not as nice as, for instance, the Grand Floridian or the Yacht Club or the Riviera. Now I'm going to go over to Priceline. Another thing I've also noticed as a little tip for you is sometimes when you play around with these numbers, if you say you only have like one adult or whatever, you get a little bit of a cheaper rate. You just need to be careful though when you log in, because if you have like a family of like 5 people and you only told them one person, they're going to notice that when you come rolling in with your whole group, your entourage to check in. So if it's like 2 adults, sometimes I'll just put 1. Now I want to stay at a Disney resort because I want to utilize the Disney's Magical Express from the Orlando airport to Disney World. I don't want to Uber when I'm going alone, so I am not going to pick a resort that is not Disney. The Swan and Dolphin, while these are great prices, they are not technically Disney resorts. They are on Disney property, but they do not have Disney's Magical Express. If you're going to the airport or from the airport, you have to figure out on your own. These are great prices, but for me, I don't want to Uber when I'm by myself as a safety precaution. When you have last minute deals like this, they will offer express deals sometimes too. You do not know where you're staying. It will only tell you the area and what star it is. This one's a 4-star hotel. I will tell you, I've had people tell me they've had a great experience doing this. That they don't really care where they stay technically. They just want to know what star level it is, kind of what amenities are there. I've tried this twice and I had a terrible experience. Both times, even though that they were great star rated hotels, had bed bugs. So I am not into picking a resort or a hotel that I do not know where it is. Just me. Didn't seem to work out for me, even though these have had great reviews, and that's what mine had said too. I just won't do it. Let's see anything specifically from Disney that's available right now. Let's try a different site. Let's check out Expedia. So we saw, for instance, okay, Disney's Art of Animation Resort, they are offering it $223. Same here. Okay. Saratoga Springs was $360. Animal Kingdom $608. Okay. Pop Century $206. I think that's what Pop was here. Yep. So they haven't discounted anything really yet. Let's do Hotwire. Deeply discounted. However, I told you how I feel about that, so not for me. I don't like playing that gamble game. We've got Pop Century $206, which I believe is still the same. Yep. Art of Animation $223. Yep. So honestly, it looks like right now the pricing on the Disney website is about the same. I probably will just book through the Disney website. However, I'm going to check it out again tomorrow. Tuesdays are really good days for pricing to change and then go from there.